Hi and welcome, legends. Is there still enough gas in the tanks for altcoin to explode here to the upside? We will look at the total market cap 3, analyze the situation together, why I am extremely bullish on Atom, analyze the price of Bitcoin, and go through some market sentiment. Right, let's get right into it. Also, come and trade with me. I am extremely bullish here on the price of Atom, currently building a nice little swing position, low capital, low leverage here on Bybit, where you get a 20% reduction in fees when you go down into the description right now. Click the first link and you will benefit from an insane 20% fee reduction for the first 30 days. Come and join me, trade with me. Let's build those swing positions together. Of course, no financial advice. I am here for entertainment purposes only. Let's dive right into it. Okay, cool. Let's go through some market sentiment first. First up, Bitcoin wiped out over leveraged longs, retested the 2021 cycle highs, then bounced back to $72,000. And as you can see here on the price of Bitcoin, here was the all-time highs. Nice little breakout, a bounce back into the all-time highs, the previous all-time highs, for now continuation to the upside. Okay, currently struggling here, still struggling here with this 1.618 level, which I'll briefly tackle again during this update. Okay. Next up, Bitcoin, it needs to hold the price above all-time high for the bullish continuation. Most probably, we're looking at a stairway that will lead us to heaven. Okay, and here you can see also a conservative target of between $100,000 and $150,000. Also, as per my previous updates, if you've been following me, looking at the price of Bitcoin, let's just take the brushes out here and you will see on my bullish Elliott wave scenario, you can see this is, just zooming out here a little bit. Okay. From this conservative bullish case scenario, which I've also shared during a couple of my live streams, I'm also looking at that $100,000 to $112,000 levels from a conservative perspective. But yes, we can still find momentum here to the upside, where the third wave can go much higher than people think it can go. I think we have to remember that we are inside a bigger third wave, inside a third wave of the third wave, which can be very explosive here to the upside, taking us to $93,000, $111,000, which will just move the entire structure to the upside. But from a conservative perspective, perhaps this is the high, or we are about, to make a local high for momentum here to the downside to create the fourth wave, the fifth wave, and then a deeper correction here below $65,000. Also, looking at liquidity, you will see here on liquidity that here by the $66,000 level, lots of liquidity lying here to the downside. Perhaps a deeper correction is still on the cards for the explosive move back to the upside. Right, let's go back to some news. Next up, new Patient Capital Management files to invest up to 15% of his $1.4 billion opportunity trust into spot Bitcoin ETFs. Bullish news, more capital being deployed into the price of Bitcoin, pushing the price up higher. Next up, want to break your brain for a second. GBTC saw a total of $7.5 billion in inflows pre the ETF launch, and has seen $11 billion in the outflows. So how does that make sense? Obviously, early buyers made profits, so perhaps you invest $1 billion and you withdraw $3 billion because that's the profits that you've made. You were early bird, you got in during 2016 or during the early days, and for me, that is the reason why. But nonetheless, GBTC still has $28 billion in assets, so we can still expect people to withdraw to participate in the ETFs where they can benefit from some lower fees. Next up, breaking. El Salvador's Congress have approved a law to reduce income tax from 30% to 0%. This could mean Bitcoin investors will move to the country because of no taxes. I think this is a great step in the right direction to grow your economy. You're attracting people with wealth into your country, saying that if you come here as a trader or a big time investor in the crypto market, you can stay in my country and pay 0% tax on your capital gains. That is absolutely insane and definitely a step in the right direction to grow the economy. Right, next up, just in, BlackRock and Fidelity now hold 331,000 Bitcoin, worth over $23 billion for their spot Bitcoin ETFs. This is absolutely insane. This number just keeps on going up and up and up, and we just do not see this slowing down. And obviously you can see that reflected in the price of Bitcoin. Last up, and this is why I am so bullish on Atom. When you go and look at the strength of Atom over the price of Bitcoin, you can see that we are reaching the bottom over here, and this could potentially be a breakdown, a retest for continuation to the downside, or is this the area that you want to start building up a swing position or spot bags, anticipating higher momentum, a bounce for higher momentum to come? Hence, I am starting to build a small little swing position here on the price of Atom. As you can see, every dip I will just keep on buying and adding to this position from a swing trading perspective, anticipating that massive breakout to the upside. Looking at this chart over here, you know, that's where you want to buy. You want to buy the fear. Oh my word, it is breaking down. You know, you want to buy the fear over here. Hence, I am building a small little swing position here, scooping up the lows, hoping for retracement so I can add to my position, anticipating that massive breakout to the upside. And I can only share with you what I am doing. Go down into the description, sign up with Bybit, and benefit from the lowest fees. It really helps when you're building swing positions, especially when you're holding the trades for much longer, so that it reduces your fees. Right, let's go analyze the price of Atom here at the moment. So here on the 8-hour chart, and let's just zoom out here a little bit to see and take stock of where we are. Right, so maybe zoom out a little bit more. Let's go on to the daily. Atom is looking absolutely great. Okay, so just cleaning this up a little bit over here. Obviously, let's just get the basics out of the way. From where we are, the price action right now to the highs, I do see this coin from a fundamental perspective still coming to claim the highs like Bitcoin has done already, and ETH slowly catching up. And is there enough gas in the tank for the altcoins to still do the explosion? And we can go through the total 3 market cap as well. So I still see a 2.5x, 2.3x just to the all-time highs. And depending on how the bull market plays out, this can take us to even to much higher levels. What I am doing is, when I look at this price action over here, okay, obviously we made a low over here, and then we had the bear market and we found the floor. I like these double bottom scenarios. Okay, you had some volatility which showed me the coin was alive. It had some nice little up and down movements here, and finding the lowest lows here, where this now looks like a wave 1, 2, and a third wave here to the upside. Okay, so purely from an Elliott wave perspective, just grab my little tool over here. It looks like a 1, 2, and how high can 3 go? The 1.618 is a common third wave target, okay, where we can expect potentially a rejection at the 1.618. But what I have seen from some of the altcoins like Rune, Solana, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and some of the other layer 1 coins are already by the 2.618, by the 3.618. So third waves can be very explosive. And this is the place you want to build your spot bag. This is the place where you want to build your position, anticipating a larger move here to the upside. Okay, so at the moment, Atom for me is a great fundamental coin. I am extremely bullish on Atom. I like what I'm seeing over here. It is reaching the low point over here for a potential bounce here to the upside, where Atom will show strength over the price of Bitcoin, expecting a nice little explosion here to the upside, where my first TP area will be $19. Right. Let's look at total market cap. Okay, so here on the weekly, we can see that when I take a fib, I know it looks a bit messy, but let me take you through it step by step. When I take a normal fib from the top to the low, we have here the 618. Let me just grab my pen. 0.618. Okay, and so it looks like there's still a little bit of gas in the tank to still perhaps come up here before we can see perhaps a deeper rejection, for then a possible second attempt to break through. So for now, it looks like there is still gas in the tank, and this move here can still be significant, taking us from 748 to round about 825 billion. Okay, let me just take the scribble out the way here. In confluence with this 0.618 level, when you count this as a wave 1, 2, and an impulsive third wave here to the upside, like I've mentioned many times before, the 1.618 is also a common third wave target in confluence with the 0.618. So this could potentially be where we're going to slow down a little bit, and third waves, like I've mentioned, can be explosive, where it can build up a little bit of a rejection, a consolidation, and shoot up to the 2.618. And as you can see, also these two levels, the 0.618, the 1.618, is also in perfect alignment with these little highs over here. So I'm still expecting us to move up here, and then when we get here, perhaps a rejection, and then for a second attempt to pierce through that level, sending the altcoins into the air. If you have FOMO, you think you've missed out on some of your favorite altcoins, you haven't packed your bags and built your spot positions properly. Yesterday, I did a live stream where I discussed some alts with good fundamentals that are still lagging behind. Yes, I had a little bit of mic issues during the beginning of the live stream, but you can still hear everything that I was saying. Please go check out this video right now to be part of the action. Until the next one, cheers for now.